So today we're talking about grounding. Yes, I know. Grounding as a concept comes with a lot of baggage. There's a lot of heavily contested information out there, and to be honest, I thought it was complete pseudoscience nonsense. For the longest time, it took me several years before I was ready to overcome my own biases and to reconsider what I thought I knew. But grounding has two sides to it. One is very well established in literature. The other is more heavily contested because it's more emergent. And so I'm going to do this over 2 days. Today I'm going to focus on the first half, the half that is well established in the literature. And tomorrow we'll discuss the more contested side, appropriate for the weight of its evidence. So the first part of grounding is microbial exposure. In other words, direct skin contact with the living world, soil, plants, grass, dirt, mud, sand, just direct skin contact with the living natural world around you. And the theory behind it is this: throughout all of human history, human beings have been in direct contact with the natural world. And that includes direct contact with the microbial world. In other words, all of the microbes and microscopic organisms that are part and parcel of nature, part and parcel of creation, if you like. And there is a symbiotic relationship between us and them. You may well have heard of the gut-brain axis. Most people will have heard that we have a microbiome. Most people think that the microbiome is only in our intestines. That's incorrect. We have a microbiome throughout our entire body. Our mouth and our gut, our intestines, are where the majority may reside. But the whole of your body is a microbial symbiotic relationship. It's only in recent modern history that we've become so isolated from the natural world, concrete, and sterilizing everything and covered up all the time, etc., etc. And it's only in very recent history that we've really interfered with that symbiotic relationship. Now, I'm not suggesting that all microbes are friendly, certainly not the case, but you have a symbiotic relationship with certain microbes that you are biologically adapted to in symbiosis with. They perform important functions such as the gut-brain axis, immune regulation. They train and develop and keep your immune system in check. There's loads of things that these little microbes do. They aid in digestion. There's all sorts of stuff that they do with us when we're in that proper symbiotic relationship, when we've got the right microbiome species in us and upon us. And part of how we regulate that is by being in direct skin contact with nature outside. So very same practices of grounding, being barefoot outside, digging in the soil when you're doing the gardening, do it without gloves so far as possible. The same practices expose you to the microbes around you and help to look after that symbiotic relationship. When that relationship is not kept in good balance, when things go askew, so if we try and be too sterile, too excluded from the natural world, our immune system tends to dip and it pushes us towards low-grade chronic inflammation. And if you cast your mind back to some of my earlier content, low-grade chronic inflammation is one of the key drivers in mental decline. It's one of the key things that special needs send caregivers like us need to be aware of, because it compromises us almost unnoticeably, right where it counts most, in our ability to show up and to be who we need to be for the loved ones who depend on us. And so grounding is real. Microbial exposure is by far what I would suggest is the most important aspect of it. And it's well worth taking the time to get outdoors, to get that direct skin contact with the natural world, because it is part and parcel of what your biology expects. It's part and parcel of what your biology needs. And you should really pay attention to that. You stand to benefit tremendously from getting this balance right. And it's shown that if we lack this balance or we get it wrong, we suffer as a consequence.